So why have I stopped following content trends, and why I would really suggest and recommend also doing that? And here's the thing. I have spent hours and hours and hours of researching, looking at people's content, watching people's content, on Instagram, on YouTube. And I know a lot of people advise that. And, it is some really good advice, when it comes to building your business and offer. Like, look at what other people are doing and, copy it. That's what a lot of people say, and make it, or copy it, but make it your own. I've heard all of that. I've had people advise that to me, and there is a lot of truth in that, by the way. You can, like, it is good to see what's working, what's winning. But I've actually made a decision that that's not the route that I want to do. And that is the thing. There's so much conflicting information out there online. So it's like, what do you want to do? What makes the most sense for you? And I really started adding up and thinking about this. And it's like, every time you're going on to like look at what other people are doing, and like, that's time and energy you're wasting. If you're investing an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours into looking at what other people are doing, a lot of the time you end up doing that and then you don't end up filming anything, and you've just wasted 2-3 hours just sat on social media. That 2 or 3 hours, you could just put your camera up and you could just create content that you want to create in that same time. And I'm really looking at my time and my value as extremely, extremely important. Because, for instance, I'm at a point now where, I've had coaching clients invest 7 grand into my one-to-one coaching, which, is like, I've been on a call with them for like an hour and I've received £7,000. When I was in high ticket sales, the biggest deal I closed was a £25,000 deal. And that generated me £2,950 commission in 1 hour. So now I'm like, wow, in 1 hour, I'm able to earn that type of income. So every hour that I've just spent just like looking on social media at what other people and stuff are doing, I'd rather use that hour to be on a call with someone who wants to move forward with my coaching, or to be interviewing people on the Freedom Lifestyle podcast, interviewing amazing 6, 7, 8, 9-figure entrepreneurs, and not even just about the finances, but we're interviewing health experts, we're interviewing finance experts, we're interviewing relationship experts, we're interviewing people that are experts in helping you find their purpose. Like that, to me, that time, that value of time to be investing into interviewing, into being on calls or coaching with my coaching clients, to be creating content like this. But I'm just speaking from my heart. I'm speaking my truth, rather than looking at what the trends are, looking what other people are doing, and then just copying it. I just want to speak my truth, because if you're watching this and you're resonating with my message and what I'm sharing, then you're going to want to, join my world and my philosophies. I've invested over £50,000 now into mentors. I'm a qualified coach, and I've done a lot of like the deep work, and I have realized that a lot of the answers are within, and there's so much benefit, by the way, of getting mentors. But that's why I like to combine mentorship and coaching for me personally, because mentorship is like me telling you, for instance, like on this video right now, like to stop following content trends. And I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to share with you like what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, my mindset around it. I haven't just watched someone do this and now I'm saying I'm doing this. I've just really reflected on myself, my own time, my own value. And I realized that what I'm strongest at, and this is my question to you, is like, what are you strongest at when it comes to creating content? Are you someone that would rather create a script and then have a script that you read, but you're really good at writing? So you do all the writing yourself. You're not using ChatGPT, and then you create a script and then you speak your script on camera, because you might not be as confident on camera, and you might want to make sure that you say specific things. Like, if that suits you better, then do that. But for me, I like to just be raw. That's why I love doing podcasts, because when you do interviews, whether you're asking someone questions or you're getting questions asked to you, like, you're just speaking. It's like you're having a conversation. Like right now, it's like I'm just having a passionate conversation with a friend or a business partner or when I'm networking, I'm giving value. Like that's all I'm doing. My intention right now is just to give value, to share my perspectives and insights to make you think differently. But the ultimate purpose of this was just to share with you that my game plan is to just speak from my heart, speak my truth, share what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So if you're having a bit of a block for when it comes to creating content, then I strongly recommend. So I've got my notebook here and I've just wrote down, I'm like batch recording, like multiple YouTube value right now. This is a commitment from me that I'm going to be posting a minimum of one long form content on my personal YouTube every single week. So subscribe to me because I'm going to be sharing what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, my experience, the value I've learned from different mentors. So that would be my recommendation, to not telling you to do it, but to try it out. Try and write down. I've wrote down 6 different themes, and each training is going to be a different theme, and I'm just flowing. I'm just sharing what comes to me in the moment. I'll be sharing stories. I'll be sharing value. I'll be sharing like experience that I've had, and just naturally doing it rather than having a script. It ain't going to be perfect, but here's the thing. I actually think imperfect action is better than perfection that doesn't get posted. Perfection that you're spending or wasting months of time to do. Whereas this, I've got my tripod, I've got my camera, and I am just sharing my truth. So if you resonate with that and you want to be inside the world that I'm creating for free, Freedom Lifestyle, it is a movement that I'm building to help the world create internal, external, and life freedom. Because I think everyone's got too serious. I think everyone's so fixated on money, because the reality is, yes, of course, you need money to live and to, obviously the more money you generate, the more good you can do with the world, the better the life you can live, of course. But I think the world's gone too far where everyone's so obsessed with money that they're forgetting to live life. They're forgetting to have fun. They're forgetting to, focus on their health. They're sacrificing relationships. And the movement behind Freedom Lifestyle is the fact that I know that we can have it all. And I know that with that movement, I can't do it alone. So I'm getting the best mentors and experts from all over the world to be involved with this movement. So if you want to join the community for free, Freedom Lifestyle, you can join. You also get a freedom audit session as well, where myself, the team, we're Freedom Lifestyle coaches. We'll dive into where do you feel the most trapped, where are you struggling the most, and create you a game plan and roadmap and guide you towards the right knowledge to help you get to that next level so you can create more freedom in your life. So join for free. We're going to be doing workshops and trainings all for free inside the community. So I'm excited to welcome you in there. And other than that, I'll be seeing you in there. Hasta luego.